All right, well, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies, we are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body, and two, we're naturally alive, man. Like, and also, too, just being part of, the Most High in your house shall's body, and, too, just, even naturally being alive, man. Not complaining, man, because I've been going through some things a little bit, but it could be much worse, man. That's why Lamentation says what the living man had to do but complain, especially being alive in the most on your house shot too, man. I might share this real, we might share the real, but I was just seeing a clip of something that I'm guilty of. I still be tough, even though that's why the word is such a two-edged sword, because not only is when I say things, man, it's going this way, but it's really going this way as well, man. That's why I really honestly start with yourself, with the man in the mirror, honestly. That's just at the end of the day, too, because saw a clip of Ray Lewis talking about pretty much how, living comparatively, how we live comparatively. That's why I saw right. Ecclesiastes says, the word says, man, don't let, praising one man cause you to fall, man. Honestly, that's going into living comparatively, man. It says Ecclesiastes 4, man. But yeah, man. Or like we always say, like Beanie Siegel. I was watching the clip of Beanie Siegel on Drink Champs with Nori, pretty much, and he kind of we talk about this all the time, and he went to how pretty much entitlement is is a thievery of hard work and joy, pretty much. It's a thievery of joy and hard work, man. Entitlement is. And I second that and I agree with that, man. And below that too, man, like we always say, man, idealism, man, is is a enemy, or is the enemy of contentment, man. Idealism is, man. So that's just is what it is right there, man. Because that's just is what it is. As long as you got the most on your house shot, man, it is what it is, man. Things yeah, man, we always, we kind of, my mom used to tell me growing up too, we kind of talked about here, we talked about the other week, it's not Burger King, man. Things shouldn't always go your way, man. Make sure, I'm following the way, that's just, which is your house shot, man. Things aren't always going our way, man. We gotta follow His ways, which is the way, which is your house shot, man. The most on your house shot's way, man, because their will and their way lasts forever. My will is only temporary, man. Just fulfill my own lusts and desires, man. My own idealism, man. I've kind of been fighting that, for a while now. Don't get twisted, because you are a human, going to go through human experience, man. Because mostly, man, it's kind of like a career change and things, stuff like that. For me personally, and even for you, brothers and sisters, it might be something else, man. Just but that's neither here nor there. I want to get into this though, man, because we kind of go off topic, but it's good to go into that, man, because it's good, but it's kind of going to how pretty much I was thinking about this, actually yesterday, man, but how really the most on your house shot tells us to end from the beginning, man, and also too, we should know that the beginning, because what it is too, that's what that was about, because let's grab this too. Let's get a Luke chapter real quick, man, because it's too. Yeah, I meant to. We might talk about this. On the quick thoughts, or we might just talk about this in general. Actually, no, I was just talking about this with brother last Sunday, man. Then shout out to brother sent me firstborn for saying this, man, because beyond what those the Amalekites or Amalekites or the Amalek, or the fake Jews over there, the Esau, the fake Jews over there, whoever had the land, beyond the word, prophecy, history, artifacts, and different things, beyond that, how you know that there is not their land, because the Most High Yahushua didn't give it to them. That land was taken by man. The Most High Yahushua, because when He gave our forefathers, our ancestors, the land, it was given. It was really given. Well, of course, He took it by war, things of that nature, but it was given by the Most High Yahushua, honestly. And that's really one of, really the whole earth is the Most High Yahushua. It's and He created for His will and His purpose, their will, their purposes, and it to be inhabited, and also too, 2 Ezra 6:55, for His sons and daughters' sake, for honestly, man, because yeah, that's just what it is. Of course, it said Israel, but really, that being the son and daughter of the Most High House. So He created that for their sake as well. That's part of the reason why. That's another reason on there too. But that that's probably even though the whole earth is there, but that is the really land. That's really a place that that no man can take. Honestly, that land belongs to him because then he's saying in Psalms, "I dwell there. This is my resting place forever. This is mine forever." So that's how you could tell what you call them, that the people there like aren't the actual people of the actual book, man, or aren't the actual real Israelites, man. That's how you could tell because it was they got there 1948 or that land. I think Ishmael, the Arabs, before they got there, they occupied it before a minute, but for there a minute. But that's how you could tell it's not theirs because really, honestly, at the end of the root of it is like that prophecy, the word, history, all that stuff. That aside is that the Most High Yahshua didn't give it to him. So. Now, they were supposed to do the prophecy and the word they're supposed to draw there because what we're about to get into, and also too, like they're there in Ezekiel, but we just gonna grab that too. But it's all tells you the end from the beginning, man, because yeah, man, because it's all the same game, man. Luke chapter 24 verse Luke 24 verse 21, I'm sorry, 21 verse 17. It says, and it says, 21 verse 24, I'm sorry. It says, and they shall fall at the edge of the sword, and all shall be led away and shall be led away captive to all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So see, exactly, man. So that's this is what it is like now. But we go to let's go to the beginning, man, because this was told in the beginning, man. Like let's go to Genesis chapter 9 verse 7, 20 Genesis 9 verse 27. It says, and Yahweh shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and the Canaan shall be his servant. So see, now that what is this going to? Why are we mention this, man? Because this is telling you and from the beginning, man. Because how even pretty much like the ones, because it was Japheth real quick. The Gentiles pretty much. Let's get Genesis chapter 10 verse 5 real quick. But these are the isles of the Gentiles dividing their lands. Everyone after his tongue and their family. After their families and their nations. So yeah, word Gentiles, the sons of Japheth, right? Pretty much. So that's telling you that that's pretty much telling you that it'll be trodden down by Gentiles because the sons of the promise, the Gentiles will be in the sons of the promise, sons of the promised land. Honestly, that's is what it is, man. So and it says, and shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And that tents is very key, man. That's why honestly that that tents goes into even John 14, is shout out to brother Semi Firstborn. He kind of goes into that John 14 is actually talking about booths and things and nature. Pretty much the Most High Yahshua dwelling within you. Also too John 14 I'm placing many mansions. That goes into booths, honestly, pretty much dwelling with the Father and the Son, pretty much dwelling with the Most High Yahshua, man. That's what it is. Now of course the kingdom or would there be actual stuff like that? I would think so, things of nature, all that, or new heavens, new earth. But that's neither here nor there, man. Only the Most High Yahshua really we gonna imagine, but really until you get there and you see it, that's is what it is. But yeah, man, but just to end from the beginning, man, it says, and Yahweh shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Now, now this was a prophecy too, the verse above, 25, I should say, and he said, cursed be Canaan, he shall be a servant of servants until his brethren. So see, why? And Canaan, of course, what Ham did, but why? Was Canaan a servant of servant? What does that even mean? We were, they're servants of us, which we were servants of the Most High Yahshua. So that's is what it is right there. So that's the thing about it too. That's what that we kind of talked about that before. But let's go verse 27. It says, "And Yahweh shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." So see that, and yeah, and we see this now. Like pretty much most of course Japheth is the Gentiles, man. Like and dwelling in the sons of the promise, which is Shem. Honestly, man. Yeah, man. So let's get Luke chapter 21, verse 24. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and they shall be led away captive to all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Yeah, exactly, man. So, of course, man, that's just is what it is now. And what was I thinking about too? The other day, let's grab this too. That's how you could tell. Even let's go into. You know what? We might just go into that in another video, man. But we might go into that in another video, man. But that's just to also tell you that how the Most High how shall I tell you the end from the beginning, man. So how pretty much honestly pretty much, man, the Gentiles, man, pretty much will be in the land of the sons of the promise, man, in the latter days, man, but that trying down by Gentiles, that goes back even to the beginning, man, honestly, man, because that's just is what it is. But so hopefully this is edifying, man. Much love to y'all, brothers. So peace.